everybody, and welcome to Monday. Monday is here, and the beginning of another very, very busy day, and probably week, is the way it seems to be going today. It has been Monday, for sure. Definitely has been a Monday. I have been swamped. It is already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am just now starting my daily video. So that should give you a little inclination as to what I've been going through today. Let's just say I don't really care for people who do not follow policy. We'll just put it at that and call it done. So that's where I've been at all day long. Yesterday's video, if you watch yesterday's video, it was just strictly some video that I shot around the yard and around the house, as yesterday was kind of a very much a do-nothing day. It was cold, dreary, wet, and did not really go anywhere to experience video other than in my own yard. So with that being said, I just sat around the house. It was nice, actually. The video I did shoot was around the yard and around the house, and so it just kind of gives you the idea of what it's like to be here in the winter, and it's kind of bleak. And I did have fun because I got to make the music that goes with it as well, which is lots of fun for me. Also, I'm trying the active track on this thing today. I updated my phone and I'm doing the active track. It appears to be tracking my face. But on the same token, it also seems to be tracking like the upper part of my face, which is kind of weird. So I don't really know how I feel about that. But it's doing it, and it's doing its job. It's tracking me. If I go over here, if I go over here, if I go right here, it follows me, and that's cool with me. And now I can use both hands, and I don't even need a tripod to do it. So that's kind of fun too. Although I don't like the angle that it's shooting from, but what, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But it is working now. You know, I told you guys before when I got the Osmo that I was going to really like the active track feature of it, so that I could move about and the camera follow me along and not really have to worry about it too much. And well, guess what? Now it works because I updated my phone. Who knew? Updating your phone actually fixes things. So that is where I'm at today. Today is Pin Mail Monday, and I'm so excited. I have some pins. They're not exactly mail, but they are new to me. And I told you guys I would show them to you a while back. And I've got them right here in this little book. And I'm going to show them to you each. These are some special pins. I did not order these. Actually, I think one of them fell off. I got it here. Oh, one of them fell off. These are very, very special pins for me. These are the pins that my niece gave me for Christmas. These are pins that she would have received as a cast member working at Disney. And so I'm really, really excited to show these off. I've been holding off on it because I've just not had enough time with the holidays and everything. But now that the holidays are over, I get to show you these awesome pins. So I can't wait to show you these and show you what I've got. There's not many of them, I should say. There's not like 20 or 30 of them or anything. There's 6 pins in total, but it's what they are that makes them super special. And as soon as I get some free time, I plan on actually making a frame just for these 6 pins, just these 6 pins, just because they are kind of a special pin for me, and they kind of hold a special place in my little hearty heart. So without further ado, let's get Monday on and let's look at some pins. Alright guys, as promised, today is Pin Mail Monday, and as these pins are not something overly big, large, or anything, again, they are very special to me, so I wanted to show them off to you as well. Some of these are cast member exclusives, so these are not going to be standard rack pins. The first one I'm going to show you is this one here, if I can get my phone centered up. This is the AT&T official wireless provider of Disney Parks pin. It is a spinner pin. It does have Cinderella's castle and Disney World there on the front. Quite nice. And when you spin it over, it does spin all the way around, but when you spin it over, it does say texting and driving, it can wait. And this is a regular Disney pin. You can see the waffle pattern there lurking on the back, but it is kind of a unique little pin here. I do like pins that have this swivel feature like this one does. I think those are fun. So that's the first one we've got. The next one is a Disney store pin. I've never actually been able to find a pin in the Disney stores, and I've looked. But this is the 2017 More Magical Together Disney store pin. It features Mickey Mouse right there on the front, if I can get the glare to go away. Mickey Mouse right there on the front wearing rantlers, words, reindeer antlers, and it has the blue star in the background there with the More Magical Together logo at the bottom. It is a limited release, not a limited edition, so it is just who knows how many there are. It is still currently in the plastic. I haven't taken it out of that yet, but it's still nice. I don't usually get pins from the Disney store. I've never been able to find them, and as you can see, they're a lot cheaper at the Disney store than they are when you buy them at Disney World. This would be technically considered a rack pin. And as far as rack pins go, this one is showing it was $5 US, $6 in Canadian. And let me tell you what, that last pin I showed you, if it was a rack pin, it'd be $15. So this one probably around $9, $10, $11 for this one as well. So a lot cheaper at the Disney store. The next one I'm going to show you is a standard rack pin. It's not anything overly special as far as that goes, but again, it came from her, so this is a very special pin to me. This is Pluto and Canada. It makes me think of the song Canada, oh Canada. If you've been to the Canadian Pavilion at Epcot and watched the show, the video there with Martin Short, you would know that song. I sing it all the time. It gets stuck in my head. But this is a really nice standard pin. I'm pretty sure this is a rack pin. They do probably have one for each pavilion if I was to guess. The back is pretty standard. If I can line up the camera here, you get the glare off of it for you. So it is pretty standard pin trading with the waffle pattern there on the back. And as I was saying, I wish they would stop doing this when they do the waffle pattern. If you notice the pattern on the back, it's a little bumpy in places, and that really makes it hard to determine whether or not it is real or fake. Now, this one is a real pin. This would have been a pin that you would have received as a cast member for trading. So this one is a legit pin, but I still wish they would stop doing that to the back of the waffle pattern. All right, the next one is a rack pin of sorts. This one is a Cinderella pin with some glitter there. I'm sure you can see that on the camera maybe. So Cinderella there, really nice detail. Gold on the pin actually underlay, which are golden color, which is nice because most of them are silver for the most part. But this one is a standard rack pin again. I'm not sure what set this one came from because I did not look them up yet, or if this was just an individual rack pin, but it's awfully small for a rack pin, so I'm going to assume this is probably a part of a set originally. The back of it is gold as well, and I'm going to zoom up here so you can see that. It just says Disney Made in China, pin trading logo right there in the dead center. It is golden in color on the back as well. And again, I'm not a big princess collector. I know they have a lot of princess pins and what have you. But I am not a big princess collector. But this one is really special to me. So I'm going to definitely put this into that special case as soon as I get it. The next pin I'm going to show you is a special pin indeed. This one is the Disney Parks Cast exclusive pin from 2014. This one actually is featuring the Big Bad Wolf. That's right, it's got the Big Bad Wolf on it. Now, I do remember seeing these pins when they premiered, some information of them online. I will say because they're cast exclusive pins, I typically am not going to know a lot of details or information about them, but I do know that it is featuring villains, and I'm pretty sure that the B-O-L-O instead of YOLO is Bad Only Lives Once, but that's just me taking a stab and a guess at that, honestly. But it is a really nice pin. It has a nice color to it. The Big Bad Wolf is there menacingly enough, and I will show you the back now. So this is the back. So the back looks just like a standard pin. It has the waffle pattern, the pin trading logo, but the exclusive part, Disney Parks Cast exclusive. Now that is something I don't have in any of my pins that I have in my collection. I do not have a Parks cast exclusive. These are ones that typically only cast members can purchase or are given. And so when I saw this was in the bag, I got excited because this is the first one that I've ever had that was a cast member exclusive. I have yet to buy any of the cast member exclusive ones. You can purchase some online on eBay. I've just not really ever done it. But this one's definitely special because it's my first cast exclusive pin. The final pin I have up for you today is a Disney Transportation Magic in Motion pin from 2008. It is a limited edition of 2,500. I had not seen this one before, so I'm going to show it to you real quickly. This includes the Fab Four, depending on how you look at that, including Daisy there at the end. It does have Walt's quote, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy, Walt Disney." And it does say Disney Transportation Magic in Motion at the bottom. This pin is a little bit older when it comes to pins. 2008 to me seems a little bit older for whatever reason, but this pin is substantially heavier than any of the other pins in weight. You can actually feel it when you're holding it. It feels a lot heavier and a lot more sturdy. I have not looked these up. I would assume these were part of a set possibly, or this was a completer to that set. And on the back, this one is older, so it does not have the waffle pattern. But if I zoom in here, you can see the limited edition of 2,500 and the trading logo of 2008. Now, I have not looked this one up yet, as I mentioned, so I don't know too much about it. If you happen to know about this pin and know more about the set or how it came about, leave it in the comments down below, because I'm really interested to learn about it, and I haven't had a chance to look it up yet. So you may be able to find out more than I can, quicker than I can, because I am kind of slow, because I do not ever have time. So that is that one right there. And that one's really awesome. I'm going to recap and show you them all. I'm going to bring them back out and show them to you real quickly, so that you can see them all in their glory. I'm going to turn the spinner one around so you see the castle. Now the spinner one lays funny, so I'm going to have to sit it sideways. Also, I'm a little congested, so I apologize that I sound really weird. That's not normal, but it is normal because if you watch, I'm congested all the time. So these are the pins that we received for Christmas, and I'm really, really excited about them. I know they're not like something drastically awesome for some people, but to me, they hold a huge sentimental value, and these are definitely never traders for any reason, but absolutely love them. I really, really do absolutely love the Big Bad Wolf there, as well as the transportation one, Magic in Motion. Those two are really awesome to me because A, that's my first cast member exclusive, and the Magic in Motion one to me also is really cool because I like all the characters on the front and that kind of vintage style. So these are the pins that for Pin Mail Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing them. I'm really glad I got to show these to you. These are pins that were again, my niece had given me for Christmas from when she worked at Disney, and she worked for Disney Reservations, and so I was really, really excited when I saw these in the bottom of the bag with the gift items that she did give me, and I know these are very special, and that's why they are very special to me, and I want to share my very special with you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Let's move on with the rest of the day. Alright guys, well I really hope you enjoyed that little trip with the pins. I really liked those a lot. They were kind of a big surprise, but technically the whole gift was a big surprise because I really did not expect her to give me a lot of her memory stuff from when she worked at Disney. But they are now in their rightful place, hanging out in the areas where I keep all my Disney stuff, which is really, really fun. I love them. I love them a lot. And I hope you enjoyed the pins too. Again, they're not, some of them are not anything you can't see it on a rack or on a standard lanyard. But to me, they're really special because of what they are, where they came from, and who they came from. So that's a big, big thing for me. and I've really enjoyed that. Also, you know, I've talked about it recently, I think in a couple of videos ago, about the opportunity of possibly moving to that area. And again, that's still all in my mind. I don't know if it's because it's cold right now and I just want to be someplace warm, or if it is truly more than that, but I have been looking at different housing options and apartments and things like that, because I live in a house now, you guys know that, and if things pan out, who knows? You never know. I may end up living in Florida. I hate the heat. I will say that. I absolutely hate hot days. I will end up in a dark corner of a house somewhere. But winter there is perfect. Perfect. Right now, I think it's 70 some odd degrees in Orlando, which is gorgeous. Compared to here, which is like 40 and wet and gray. So, I could live with that. But, yeah. So that was a lot of fun showing those off. I really like talking to you guys. Again, if you enjoyed these type of videos, if you enjoy pin videos, if you enjoy just me rambling on about random things, please let me know. Show me some support. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell too. That lets you know when I upload. I usually upload every single day, barring any kind of unforeseen circumstances. But for some reason, if I'm not able to get it up, it happens. I'm human. And every day is not going to be the most pin-tastic day by any means, but it is a bit of a break from the monotony of a normal day where you just hear me ramble on about random things. So with that being said, I'm going to go finish working and get everything wrapped up for the day. I will see you guys on the other side. Till tomorrow.